Hello everyone, this video is for grade 9, day 21, chapter 3 and the topic is coordinate geometry. In the last video, we learned about the quadrants, about the point, about the position of the points in a geometry plane, right? In this video, we are going to locate particular points in the different quadrant. So, before I start, let's go through these things. That coordinates of a point on the x-axis. Every point on the x-axis is at a distance of 0 unit from the x-axis. So, its ordinate is 0. This you need to remember. 1 mark question can be framed. Thus, the coordinate of every point on the x-axis from are in the form of x comma 0, as its y coordinate will always be 0. Why? Because the point is lying on the x-axis. The second is the coordinate of a point on the y-axis. Every point on the y-axis is at a distance of 0 unit from the y-axis. So, its abscissa is 0. And what is the standard form? The coordinate of every point on the y-axis are of the form 0, y. Which means as the point is lying on the y-axis, so its x-coordinate is 0. So let's solve, and also the coordinate of origin, that already I have told you in the last video, that the coordinate of origin are 0, 0. That means x is also 0 and y is also 0. Based on these discussion, let's solve a question. The question is, to represent the following points on a graph sheet. As you can see that points are given here. That so one by one we are going to represent all the points. You know that this is a graph sheet, right? This is a graph sheet with this as the first quadrant, this as the second quadrant, this as the third quadrant, and this as the fourth quadrant. And this O is my origin with coordinates 0, 0. Now the first question is that I have to represent this point, which is A equals to 2, 3. We know that the first is the x coordinate and the second one is the y coordinate. So here x is how much? 2 and y is 3. So let's represent x equals to 2. So on the line, where do we have 2? Here. This is my x-axis, right? So this is my x-axis and here we have 2. And what about 3? Here. This is my y-axis and here we have 3. So this is my 3 and this is my 2. So I can say that this is a point A, which is 2 and 3. So this point A represents 2 and 3. You can show the distance using dotted line also. Now what about the distance? Just now I talked about that every point which is on the x-axis is at a distance of 0 unit from the x-axis. Can you tell me about like point A? What is its distance? Many of you will get confused that the distance of point A is 2 from the x-axis because the x-coordinate is 2. Which is wrong, absolutely wrong. You need to highlight this, that since the coordinate is 2, which means the position of this point from x-axis is 2 and from y-axis is 3, it is meeting here. But if I say that what is the distance of point A from x-axis, so distance means this point is A, I have to take this perpendicular distance. So what is this distance? This distance is how much? This is equals to 3 unit, which is your y coordinate. And if I ask you that what is the distance of point A from the y-axis. This is my y-axis and this is my point A. So what is the distance? I have to cover one block and then one block more. So I'm covering 2 blocks over here, right? So the distance of point A from the y-axis is 2, which is my actually x coordinate. So in question, if it comes like that, what you have to do always is that if it is asking from x-axis, the distance I'm talking about here. Points to be noted, distance I'm talking about here. So if it is asked that you have to find the distance of point A from x-axis, write the y coordinate, and distance from y-axis, write the x coordinate. Logically also I have explained that distance of point A. Let's take another example. For example, here we have 4 and minus 5. This is positive, this is negative. X is positive, so x is 4, will lie somewhere here. This is my x axis, 4 is here, and y is minus 5. So definitely it will not be here. Minus 5 means this is my minus 5. So this is my minus 5 and 4 is here. So this is meeting here. So this point is my point B, which is equals to 4 and minus 5. So this represents x equals to 4 and y equals to 5. The coordinates of B are 4 and 5. This lies in the 4th quadrant. This is my 4th quadrant. We all know that this is a 4th quadrant. This is my 3rd quadrant. This is my 2nd quadrant. This one is my 1st quadrant. If you have doubt in quadrant, you can refer my earlier videos. Now tell me about what is the distance of point B from the x-axis. As I said that if I'm talking about x-axis, that distance, write it the y coordinate, which is 5 unit. But we all know that distance can't be negative. So we always have to write 5 unit only, because 5 is here. So we'll take the magnitude, not the sign. So we'll say 5 unit. Even it is negative, then we'll write 5 unit only. Because this is my x-axis, I am talking about the distance of point B. So how many blocks I have to cover? 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block, 5 block, right? The distance of point B from the x-axis is 5 unit. And what about from the y-axis? This is my y-axis. This is my y-axis. If I have to go from my y-axis to point B, how many blocks I have to cover? 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, and 4 block. So the distance of the point B from the y-axis is 4 unit, and distance of the same point from the x-axis is 5 unit. I hope this concept is clear, because normally we frame question from this particular topic to find the distance of the point. Now let's talk about the next point, C. X, as you can see here, C, the x coordinate is minus and the y coordinate is also minus. So can you tell me in which quadrant it's going to lie? 3rd quadrant. So x equals to minus 2 and y equals to minus 1, which means it will lie here. So this is my C, in which x equals to minus 2, y equals to minus 1. Do not try to forget the coordinates of the points. The next is D, which is minus 3 and 2. So x is minus 3 and y equals to 2. So this will lie here because y is positive. So my next point is D, which is minus 3 and 2, right? The next point is E, which is 0 and 2. So x is equals to how much? 0 and y equals to 2. So this is my point E. In which quadrant does it lie? It doesn't lie in any of the quadrant. It lies on the y-axis, positive y-axis, which is 0 and 2. The next is F, which is 5 and minus 2. So x equals to 5 and y equals to minus 2. So this is my next point, which is F, which is my 5 and minus 2. This is my point. The next is G, which is minus 1 and 0. So x is minus 1 and y equals to 0, which means it will lie here only, which is my point G, which is equals to x equal to minus 1, y equals to 0. Again, it is not lying in any of the quadrant. It lies on the negative x-axis. The next is x is 0, y is minus 6. So x is 0, y is minus 6. So this is my point H, which is x is 0 and y is minus 6. Here x is 0, as you can see. So what is the distance of H from x-axis? From x-axis, what is the distance of this point? So this is my x-axis. The distance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 unit. And what is the distance of this point from the y-axis? The distance of this point from the y-axis is how much? 0 unit, because this is only my y-axis and the point is lying on the y-axis itself, right? So the distance of this point from the y-axis is 0 because the point is lying on the y-axis itself. So do not get confused with that. The next is I, which is my minus 7 and 0. So x equals to minus 7 and y equals to 0. So this is my I, which is minus 7 and 0. Now what is the distance of this point from the x-axis? This is my x-axis and the point is lying on the x-axis itself. So its distance from the x-axis is what? 0 unit. But what is its distance from y-axis? This is my y-axis. How many blocks I have to cover to reach here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So its distance from the y-axis is 7 unit. And the next is j, which is 6 and 0. So x equals to this one, j, which is 6 and 0. So I have represented here like this. At last, this is my question number 1, and this look like this. It will look like this, right? As you can see here. Now the question number 2 is that I have to represent a point M, 9, 8 on the graph sheet. M, 9, 8, which means x equals to 9 and y equals to 8. Okay. So here, because this is my 8, this is my 9. So this is my point M, which represent 9 and 8. Also I have to find the distance from the x and y axis, right? So distance of point M from the x and y axis. Okay, I forget to do the scaling here. What scaling you? This is the important part. Here I am taking 1 block equals to 1 unit. So here I'll write 1 large block equals to 1 unit. This is my scaling because 1 large block is taken as 1 unit. Now what is the distance of point M from the x-axis? From the x-axis it is 8 unit. So here anywhere you can write distance of M from x-axis equals to, and distance of M from y-axis equals to how many units? So from x-axis you can see that this is my x-axis and distance of point M from x-axis will be how much? 8 blocks I need to cover to go there. So it is 8 unit. From x-axis it is 8 unit, which is my y coordinate. And from similarly y-axis will be how much? How many blocks I have to cover? This is my y unit. So I have to cover 9 blocks. So this is my 9 unit, which is actual my x coordinate. So this is how we represent point on a graph sheet. In the next video, which is going to be the last videos for this chapter, in the next video I am going to share I'm going to solve few questions after representing the point. Can we form a particular figure and how to find the area of that particular figure. So in the next video I'll be sharing that. Let me share some questions which are for you as an assignment. Based on today's class, you have to solve these questions. These questions are the assignments question which I'm giving you. Practice those questions. If you find any difficulty, you can write your views in the comment box. Also, you know that the links are there in the description parts of the video, the notes link. You can download the notes from there, and further queries you can be resolved in the live class, online class. You can ask your queries over there also. And take care and stay safe.